Alright guys, so today I'm going to be covering the 4-3-2-1 European Champion winning custom tactics and instructions. Now these are Ethan's tactics, just to make that clear. Of course I use these tactics as well, I just adjusted them. I was using 35 and I was switching between 65 and 70 depth, but for this video and for my own benefit, I have changed these tactics to try them out the way he uses them, because obviously can't really argue with results. So yeah, let me show you these tactics. Of course, this is very standard stuff again. We go through multiple tactics on this channel, and it's always balanced, and direct passing. 47 width here, 72 depth. Now again, it's usually between 40 and 50. It's 47, and it's usually between 65 and 75. Not usually up to 75, but it's around 65 to 72, and it is 72 here. Again, 47 width, same story. You can go down. I would say actually, if you are using these tactics and you're maybe struggling a bit, go down to about 65. I think 65 is very good on these tactics, but what it does over 70, as you can see the words change here, it basically just means that it helps you with auto offside traps and has a higher line. So as a pro, we want that. We want a higher line. We want auto offside traps. It's just something that's quite helpful for us in game. Now, it's a very attacking formation, as you can see. 6 players in the box, 3 for corners and 3 for free kicks. And into the instructions, this is how it sets up. Into the instructions we go, and you'll see how attacking this formation really is. So nothing on the keeper, although you can do. Comes with crosses or sweeper keeper. On this tactic it is balanced for me and for pretty much everyone else. Stay back while attacking on the right back, but crucially, Gareth Bale or any left back on overlap and balance. So what this does is creates a massive overload on the left hand side. It also means if I'm with Trent and I'm getting pressed and Gareth Bale's high up the pitch, I can use a Trivela switch or any kind of switch to get Bale out there. He'll be very high up the pitch, honestly near, in some situations, near the opponent's box. Whereas I'm using Bale, so that's the perfect player to use in this position. He's very good at going forward. Obviously not as good as a Capdevila or maybe even a Cancelo defensively, but can still do the job. But offensively, he's like an extra attacker, but he's playing left back. So I can get the ball down to him, pass the ball inside, cut it back to recycle, and then work my way in. So it's very good to have someone such as Bale in this position. This is a very crucial position in the team. Now, if you're maybe not the greatest defender in the world, I'd maybe recommend stay back while attacking, even though this is important. That he does get up now and then. Every now and then you could maybe, trigger him to go forward, or if you're building up from the back, you can maybe get the ball into his feet and run up a little bit and then do an L1 pass. Player lock, if you know how to do that. Because this formation can be very, very dangerous to play. You can get caught with counter attacks. It's very high risk, high reward. Whereas you will score a lot of goals, but if you're not the best defensively, you will concede a fair few as well. So I do think it is the best formation, and I would recommend having it on balance. Maybe try it out balanced first, but if you're struggling, put it on stay back and then trigger runs and L1 passes and all that kind of good stuff to help you out and get him forward now and then rather than all the time. And now into the midfield we go. To be fair though, in terms of defending, this does defend in a 4-4-2. Sometimes it just takes a bit long to set. So if someone's got the ball, he's tackled Bale, and they want to go fast, obviously Bale's out, so the left back's out, and you kind of have to compensate for that. You might have to drag Ramos over, and that means Lucio comes over, and that means Trent has to come over, so on. But if you lose the ball and Bale gets back fast, it does set up in a 4-4-2, as you can see, because when you lose the ball and you can get into shape, it acts as a 4-4-2. As you can see, Marquisio's on cover wing, so he will act as kind of a right midfielder in the bank of four. Yaya cover centre and stay back, and Rivaldo cover centre and stay back, the left CM and the middle CM. Di Maria on the left forward, come back in defence and get in behind. So he will act as a left midfielder when he is coming back on defence. So, yes, it's a very attacking formation and can be liable to counter-attacks. When you lose the ball and you're set up right, if you're careful, it will act as a 4-4-2 and is very solid defensively as the 4-4-2 is. But it also offers you the best attacking formation in the game because there's so many options. There's a massive overload of players. There's a lot of supporters running into the box. The best way to attack with this formation really is you get the ball out to the overlapping left back, and then you can recycle inside to any of these players, even though they're on stay back. You get the ball into one of these players who are a bit deep, recycle inside and driven it into the right or left forward. You're going to score goals for fun. Really is the most simple thing on the game. Getting it into these pockets of space with the left and right forwards and a step over, and it's goals galore. It's very similar to the 3-4-2-1 left and right forward players as well. The recycle options are crazy. It's a very broken formation, but also very good defensively. So definitely give this a try. Now, just to finish off this formation, we have Osimhen, the right forward, on get central, or sorry, stay central and get in behind, and Jorginho on the same, stay central and get in behind. Now, I get that my team is a bit of a mess right now. Obviously, Rivaldo and Marquinhos should probably be switched around. However, I'm not really using this team too much, just at FUT Champs and the occasional rivals, but my rival season is now finished, so I'm just I'm not worried too much about the team. This team will of course change for me. Um, so yeah, this is the tactic. Please do try it. Let me know what you think. Of course, these are Ethan's tactics, so credit to him for winning FGS and using these tactics. I thought I'd showcase them to you, and of course, I'm going to try out the adjustments I've made myself. But if you like them, please drop a like, comment what you think, and subscribe, and I'll bring you another video soon.